Hi, and welcome back. This is Wake Up to Yourself. And I want to put on here why Republicans are defunding the police. Because I got a couple of responses that thought I was being wrong and that I was being false. Guess what? There is more than one way of taking money away from the police and defunding the police. You have to think. You have to use your brain and think more than just one dimensional. Because Republicans are taking money away from the police by doing other things like lowering taxes. You're lowering taxes, you're taking money away from the government. You're taking the money that the government will be receiving, you're lowering it, and you're defunding the police. When jobs are sent overseas, that's taking money and jobs out of America. Those jobs will be paying taxes. And guess what? If they're not paying taxes because the job is overseas, that's defunding the police. When you give a job to a robot, computer, or automation, that's taking money and jobs out of the economy. So that's defunding the police. Because you've actually, now, you defunded the police. You've taken the job out of America. You caused inflation. I mean, look at all that you've done. You've taken jobs, you caused inflation. You did all that because you said, hey, I'm going to make more money. No, you're not going to make any more money. Because the rule is you have to make money, you have to spend money to make money. Guess what? You're not spending any money. You're not spending any money in America. So guess what? That's why you're really not making any money in America. That's why we have high inflation. It's because jobs are sending jobs overseas. Companies are sending jobs overseas. Big business is saying, hey, I can do better if I give my customer service job to India. No, you're not. Because life over there is totally different than life here. That's why when the question comes out, what is the poorest country in the world? Nobody, they keep saying Africa, and don't say it's America. Because it is America. America is $35 trillion in debt and going deeper in debt. There is no such thing as good debt. Debt is debt, no matter how you look at it. If you have debt, that means you owe somebody. And owing somebody, the right there, that puts you out of being rich. If you owe somebody, you borrowed, that means that you borrowed some money. And guess what? That's why we have so much corruption in our police services. It is because we are constantly taking money away from them. We are constantly doing that. We're constantly saying, hey, we're going to take this money away from you. The budget shortfalls, they want to go around and write tickets and doing this and doing that, trying to get money that really a lot of Americans don't have. Literally, a lot of Americans don't have. And you're trying to fund it off the backs of the middle class. But it's because the rich and making themselves poor by cutting taxes, by sending jobs overseas, by giving jobs to robots and computers. They are actually defunding themselves, putting themselves out of business, being ignorant and simple-minded. Like a lot of people on these apps, they're very simple-minded and they can't think. That is why they are defunding. Republicans are defunding the police because they are taking money away from them. They got so greedy. You could say it's greed, but no, it is basic stupidity. How does taking money, lowering the money that you spend, going to make you money? I don't understand that. Why is big business say, well, you need a tax break? You don't need a damn tax break. You don't need it because guess what? You can actually pay your taxes. You can actually pay your damn taxes. So, that is why I say Republicans are defunding the police because they are. They really, truly are. And you gotta look at it and say, oh, look at all the ways look at all the ways they hey, we're not gonna pay this. We're not gonna do this. And right there is telling you, hey, they're defunding the police. The less money that is paid in, the less money is paid in. I don't understand that. I don't understand why people don't see that. The less money that is going in. That is what it is. So look at all the ways that Republicans do defund the police. Because if they're sending jobs overseas, they're defunding the police. If they're giving jobs to robots and computers, they're defunding the police. If they're cutting taxes, they're defunding the police. And all of that is a Republican idea. Okay? Thank you.